Everyone believes he's just an ordinary village boy, but he's destined to become the greatest king in history. Once upon a timeline, a guy named Gray basically speedran the whole rags to world domination arc. Started from the orphanage, now he's here, ruling Earth like it's a Monopoly board. Every boss fight, cleared. Every enemy, deleted. But plot twist, turns out having every badge in existence is kinda mid when you're solo queuing life. Man had all the power, but no squad to share it with. Then bam, he's suddenly drowning in an abyss that's deeper than Twitter threads, and some omnipresent voice hits him with the classic, "Seek the light in your next life" script. Before he can process that emotional DLC, it's reboot o'clock. Cut to him booting up in a candlelit room, full baby mode activated. Two strangers are over him, calling him Arthur and marveling like he's some rare Pokemon. He's sitting there, mentally 40 but physically 4 days old, realizing he just got ice-keyed with full memory data intact. The once king, now trapped in baby jail, is not having a good time. Can't walk, can't talk, can't even dodge diaper duty. Humbling. Time skips forward and baby Arthur witnesses his dad casually turning into one-punch farmer using magic buffs, and his mom healing him like she's got cheat codes. He realizes, this ain't Earth. This place has magic and side quests. His dad's a monster hunter, sword swinger type. The whole neighborhood's armed like it's normal. So Arthur's first thought? Power grind starts now. Too bad he still takes damage from lullabies. Eventually, he gets over the whole baby with a god complex thing and starts vibing. For once, no one's trying to assassinate him at 2 a.m. And honestly, that's kinda nice. Months roll by and Arthur evolves from crying blob to crawling gremlin. When his mom dips, he fakes a nap, speed crawls to their library, and starts lore digging. He learns the continent's got dwarves down south, elves up north, and humans running the middle. No Game of Thrones chaos for the throne here, just plain old father-to-son handoffs. Boring, but chill. Then he hits the jackpot, a magic book. Science here is basically non-existent because everyone said nah and chose spell slots instead. Only a spicy 1% of people get to wield magic, and it mostly depends on how OP your parents were. There are 2 job classes, buff dads, augmenters, who punch stuff real hard, and sparkle casters, conjurers, who throw mana around like glitter. His dad's clearly team buff, while mom seems to be a healing hacker, so maybe something more. Arthur schemes that how to magic 101 chapter. Step 1. Form a mana core. Most folks wait till puberty, but Arthur's like, been there, done that. Had a Kai core in my past life. Thanks. So he starts focusing, hoping to skip the tutorial. Just when he's about to unlock mage. Yexi, mom comes in like a final boss and scoops him off to nap jail. Fast forward 2 years. Arthur's mom is off journaling her son's every sneeze while he's outside LARPing as a swordsman with a stick. Dad's cheering him on. Mom comes out, sees this, and flips, because apparently baby with a blade is not in the parenting manual. Arthur knows she runs the house. Dad might swing a sword, but mom swings the rules. Trips to the city become a thing, and Arthur treats them like educational field trips. Magic, weapons, weird street vendors. He's absorbing it all. Meanwhile, his daily life is straight up cozy core. After spending his past life dodging him in, being loved, fed, and carried is a whole mood. Makes him think back to the orphanage days, wishing for a family that never showed up. One day, he watches his dad flex magic again. The man barely manages to levitate some rocks, and Arthur's unimpressed. It's giving, could have done that with hands. Mom tells him that wasn't even dad's final form, and round 2 proves it. Dad goes Super Saiyan and shakes the yard. Arthur's like, okay, maybe he's got some sauce after all, and mom's fully convinced their kid is gonna be the next S-tier warrior. Arthur wants to try then and there, but mom drags him back inside for a nap. On the way, they pass the library, and Arthur turns on his signature, puppy eyes with a side of guilt trip. Mom folds faster than a beach chair and lets him go read. He gets in position, centers his mana, and after literal years of trying, it finally clicks. Boom. Mana core achieved. But oh, his breakthrough comes with bonus property damage. Big ol' explosion levels part of the house. Dad gets wrecked trying to shield mom. Panic mode activated. They rush inside, expecting to find baby paste, and instead see Arthur floating midair like some divine toddler DLC with golden sparkles. Arthur hits them with the smug glow-up grin. I have magic now, and walks like it's a catwalk. Except the ceiling decides to make a surprise comeback, and rubble comes crashing down. Arthur panics, assuming this is how his comeback arc ends. But his parents dive in, blocking the debris. That moment hits different. Not just the pain, Arthur realizes something he never did as the all-powerful Gray. These people love him, not because of power, not because of potential, just because he's their son. They're crying. He's confused. In his old world, emotions were currency, used for manipulation or status. This is new. This is real. And before he knows it, Tears start streaming down his face too. No thoughts, just baby instincts, as he clings to his mom like his life depends on it. And honestly, maybe it does. Fast forward a few toddler years, and Lil, Arthur's no longer a diaper demon. He's now a bite-sized battle gremlin learning how to throw hands from his dad, Reynold. They square up in the backyard like it's Saturday Night Smackdown, and Dad offers his prized anime gloves like it's some shounen rite of passage. But Arthur's like, nah fam, wrist too small, and grabs the discount foam sword from Target instead. First round, Arthur goes full Zoomer rage mode, swinging 3 times in a row like a Roblox sword fighting noob. Dad's not even phased. He blocks it all like he's seen better moves from a cat video. Arthur clocks that his dad is juicing his stick with mana, so he does the same, and surprise surprise, his anime buff pays off. He slaps so hard, the sword breaks Dad's toy in half. Victory? Maybe. Dad says stamina, sword, but secretly starts sweating. This 4-year-old is built different. This sparks that we need to send our son to Hogwarts convo. Mom's immediately in full mama bear mode. Ain't nobody taking her precious bean. But Dad drops the "his wood's better than mine" line. No pause needed, and she rethinks her strategy. Arthur hits them with a brain cell combo idea. Let's all go together. And since property tax isn't a thing here, they actually agree. Squad rolls out. Mom, Dad, and their OG adventurer friend group. The lineup? Adam the meathead leader. Angela with the milk physics. Durd, he exists. Helen the Katniss cosplay. And Jasmine, the chaotic knife girl with Zoomer ADHD who seems mildly sus of Arthur's vibes. On the road, Arthur finds out this world runs on Wagon Uber. It's giving Oregon Trail but with murder. Mid-picnic, a pack of furry death dogs show up. Jasmine goes full fruit ninja, slicing through wolves like she's speedrunning. The others follow suit, and soon it's a whole buffet of barbecue werewolf. Bon appetit. That night, Dad's leaking red sauce from his arm, and Mom casually activates her ultra-rare medic DLC. The whole gang panic positions around her like she's the president. Arthur finds out healing mages are rare enough to be collectible cards, and his mom is practically a shiny holographic, which explains why they dip to a village in the middle of Minecraft world. Next day, gym class starts. Adam decides it's training arc o'clock. He nerfs his spear with some baby padding and squares up against Arthur. Arthur goes zoom, activates mana sprint mode, and tries to speedrun behind Adam like a ninja in PvP. He slips. Classic. Fight turns into Beyblade bounce back. Arthur gets yeeted into the air. Angela Wind yeets him back down gently, and everyone starts yelling at Adam for going Ultra Instinct on a literal toddler. Jasmine, however, starts looking at Arthur like he's a rare Pokemon. She starts giving him one-on-one anime rival training, and even tries to gift him a knife with oil like it's a skincare product. Arthur's mom blocks the side quest and recalls him instantly like a Pokeball. Days pass in montage mode. Arthur gets trained by literally everyone. Swordsmanship from Adam, push-ups with Dad, arrows from Helen, and Naruto runs with Jasmine. He lives the ultimate side character to protagonist upgrade routine. But the road trip vibes get nuked when random arrows crash their cart party. Yep, bandit ambush arc unlocked. Durd and Adam tank the arrows like human meat shields. Angela turns the wind dial to hurricane, and Arthur peeks out like, oh cool, it's a whole Fortnite lobby. Bandits want to keep Mom and Arthur for reasons, and sell the rest like Black Friday deals. The adventurer squad starts swinging, and for a bit, it's kill streaks all around. But eventually the sheer number of NPCs overwhelms them. Dad gets 1v1d by the bandit boss and slammed into Arthur's ride, turning the cart into IKEA debris. Mom tries to help, but is told to sit this one out or risk getting flagged by every bounty hunter in the region. Arthur wants to fight, but Dad goes full dad mode. Your job's to protect Mom. She's got a side quest cooking in her belly. Arthur mentally panics like, win, but books it with Mom. Bandit boss chases, but Dad pulls a reverse Uno card and re-engages. While fleeing, Arthur runs into more mobs, but his party's cracked. They wipe the floor with him. Just when he thinks he's in the clear, boom, ambush. A random enemy mage unleashes an airbender blast. Arthur instinctively yeets Mom to safety and tanks the hit, flying off a cliff like a ragdoll. Mid-air, he pulls off a clutch anime move. Rope knife combo. Snags the enemy mage and brings him down too. The squad scrambles to save Arthur with big magic, and Mom's out here crying louder than any boss battle cutscene. But Arthur? He feels weirdly calm. Like, is this peace? Is this what feelings are? Then it hits him, literally and emotionally. He was about to be a big bro, and now, that future just got deleted from the timeline. Arthur opens his eyes like he just rage quit reality and reloaded a save file. Somehow, he's not a pancake smeared across the forest floor. No idea where he landed. But before he can even finish buffering, the ground starts doing the Harlem Shake. Something massive is stomping its way toward him. He tries to stand like a freshly booted up NPC, only to lock eyes with the nightmare fuel of the week, a giant demon thing that not only knows his name but says it like they're old Twitter mutuals. Arthur's brain is yelling fight or flight, but his body picks punch. He anime jumps straight at this final boss-looking creature, only to get casually flicked like a Cheeto crumb off a keyboard. The demon's like, LMAO, calm down baby boss, then does a 180 and claims she's actually chill. Arthur's internal monologue just blue screens, and then she starts, picking fruit? Yeah, just grabs some jungle apples and offers him a snack like this is Animal Crossing. She drops the Uno reverse card, no questions until you eat. And Arthur, with the survival instincts of a slightly bruised avocado, just devours it. Once fed, he finally asks about his parents. The demon airplays a highlight reel from the bandit fight like she's got a Forest livestream subscription. It's just a bunch of goons turned into background scenery. Everyone Arthur cares about. Totally alive. They dipped out days ago like it was just another Tuesday. Arthur nearly short-circuits from relief. He's sobbing like someone who finally fixed the Wi-Fi. He asked for the demon's name, so he can send her a thank you fruit basket or something. And she casually drops Sylvia like it's a normal forest name. Cut to a few days later, Arthur's still vibing in Sylvia's cave. It's giving healing arc with free room service. He's munching fruit, patching up the damage, and trying to convince Sylvia to let him hit the road. But she's like, buddy, outside is a DLC you're not leveled up for, full of beasts and bandits who do not care about your main character energy. But plot twist, she's got a cheat code, portal magic. The catch? Takes forever to load, like Skyrim on a toaster. Arthur gets it. So while Sylvia is brewing that dimensional rift, he starts grinding his skill tree. Over time, he realizes that yeah, she looks like a boss fight, but she's actually built like a supportive RPG party member. She even seems emotionally invested, which is wild. Then one day, while Arthur's doing his mana homework, Sylvia casually breaks the magic system. She pulls mana from the air, balls it up like it's silly putty, and drops the bomb that humans are playing this game on tutorial mode. Turns out most people are out here choosing between gather mana and use mana, when some wild creatures like her do both at once like absolute pros. She offers to teach him the trick, but hits him with a surprise quiz first. What will you do once you're giga-powerful? Arthur loads up his edgy past life memory cache and basically says, murder anyone who breathes near my squad. Sylvia's response? Instant yeet. Just slaps him back into the Stone Age. Arthur's offended until she hits him with the moral patch notes. She doesn't hand out god-tier techniques to future war criminals. He's confused because his previous life taught him one thing: power equals violence. Sylvia pauses the tutorial and asks the real question. Do you even like living like that? Arthur's brain does a full freeze frame. Sylvia, with the calm authority of someone who's watched every season of his trauma, explains that strength isn't just for bonking enemies. It can protect, heal, mean something. Her words smack Arthur right in the soul's Wi-Fi. She asks again what he'd do with power. This time, he rewrites his answer. He'll protect the people he loves. Sylvia nods, achievement unlocked, and the lesson begins. She teaches Arthur the forbidden move, passive mana absorption, aka cheating without getting banned. Arthur picks it up at light speed. He's hyped, ready to show her, sprints up, and gets slapped into a pile of rocks like she suddenly remembered she ordered chaos. He's buried, confused, probably sore. Then Sylvia speaks to him via psychic Discord ping. Shush, don't move. Seconds later, another demon enters the chat. This guy's clearly Sylvia's co-worker from Hellcourt. He's like, time to clock back in. And she's like, nah, I'm on a personal quest arc. Demon dude doesn't take no for an answer and fires an energy nuke at her. Arthur wants to jump in, but Sylvia just tells him to hold his horses and trust the process. She gets up, charges her ki, and does a full transformation sequence. Her body dissolves in a flash of anime power, and out comes a giant, majestic white dragon. Not a demon, a literal legendary beast. She goes beast mode and shoots a planet-sized hyper beam at the dude, who can barely hold it back. He shouts that this much power has consequences, but Sylvia's already hit send on her sacrifice spell. No regrets, no backups, just pure, dragon-sized resolve. Check out these videos on screen, and subscribe for more.